Hey, hey, it's Big Side, man. Appreciate y'all um, coming to check me out. I just wanted to continue on with my deep dive with business and wealth and entrepreneurship. I believe that Christians should be entrepreneurs. There's three types of Christians, right? The lazy, the do nothing. There's the giver that helps people to go, and the last part is the goer, right? The one that goes and is out in the streets, out in the mission field. And I'm trying to be the giver, right? And if that's your position, you're in the right spot. Like I told you guys before, I used to be a business owner, and I'm just refocusing my life, right? Refocusing on what the Lord wants me to do with my business, because we have to understand that, um, you know, blessings and the opportunity to make money and generate wealth, it comes from God. People, these secular people, and then people out in the other worlds, views, I guess, world views, they're saying, hey, you got to do this, take your destiny by your hand. And I get all that, where you want to make something happen, right? But the truth is, it comes from God, and you have to allow it to happen with the Lord. Because if you're not ready for the blessing, then it's going to just slip right out of your hand. You got to be ready, mentally, spiritually, and, emotionally, to grasp the wealth that God's going to give you. I spoke about it in Luke 12, verse 21, and it's talking about how God, really wants to bless us, right? But if you're just storing up stuff in on earth just for yourself, and you're not rich towards God, it's gonna just be falsehood, right? So, the other verse that I want to really talk about today, and I think everybody as a Christian and as an entrepreneur, and even as a business owner, should really think about, right, is knowing your portion, right? Knowing what God's giving you should be enough, right? And that comes from Proverbs 30, right? As I'm reading here, it comes from Proverbs 30, verse, I want to say verse 8, through 9. It says, keep falsehood and lies far from me. Give me neither poverty nor riches, but give me only my daily bread. Otherwise, I may have too much and disown you, right? And say, who is the Lord? You know, or I may become poor and steal and so dishonor the name of God. So in that, we have to understand that, like, you know, there's a sweet spot. There's a middle. Maybe your number's $100,000, 50 grand a year, and you're okay with that. Maybe your number's multi-millions or $1 billion, whatever it may be. You got to be ready to grasp that. And you got to be ready to say it's okay if I'm not there yet either, because God wants you to not disown Him or forget about what He's given to you. It's such a blessing to know that God just wants to love on us and bless us. If you're able and capable, and especially if you're in a country that allows you to have capitalism and riches, and and earn for your family and for yourself, to be a blessing to others. Shouldn't we want to do that? That's for sure, right? I mean, that's for me at least. Um, I just want to say, man, blessings to you guys, and continue your journey to live strong for the Lord and push forward for the kingdom of heaven, right? Because our work ain't done yet, man. That's why I'm out here on YouTube, trying to start a podcast, do all these stuff, trying to push the kingdom forward. It's not by me; it's by the Lord Himself, and I know that with you guys partnering with me, I know we're gonna do great things. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, stay tuned. Big Side here, man, and I'm out. Appreciate you. God bless.